July 20, 2025, Oak Ridge Estates, Ohio. Summer's heat shimmered over the cul-de-sacs, where white fences framed manicured lawns. All except number 234, where Lila Patel's home buzzed with her pet menagerie, 2 cats, Machi and Saffron, a dog, Pepper, and 3 guinea pigs, Noodle, Bean, and Sprout, a $0 love affair that broke the HOA's 2-pet limit. Their purrs, barks, and squeaks spilled through the windows, drawing stares, and by noon, an Oak Ridge HOA violation notice hit Lila's mailbox: excessive pets, $250 fine, reduced to 2 by July 25. Margaret Voss, HOA president, flooded inboxes with complaints about Lila's zoo. Roger Klein, Margaret's rulebook enforcer, grumbled from his porch, muttering about clutter. Next door, Jamal Carter, Lila's new neighbor, tested a vegetable patch, chuckling at Pepper's wagging tail. When an anonymous note slipped under Lila's door, "Downsize or we expose them," Oak Ridge's summer turned fiercer than a cat's hiss. Lila tossed a toy mouse to Machi, her sundress damp with sweat. At 37, a freelance illustrator with a heart for creatures, she'd moved to number 234 to nurture her art, not ignite Roger's sneer. Her pets were her muse, fluffy, lively, a nod to her Indian-American family's love for vibrant homes, not Margaret's code breach. The HOA's notice, citing maximum 2 pets per household, stung like a chewed slipper. Lila snapped a photo of Sprout nibbling lettuce and posted to Oak Ridge's Nextdoor app, "Pets aren't excess, they're family. Vote for pet limit reform at Wednesday's meeting." Her phone pinged. Jamal liked it, but Roger commented, "Furry chaos." Lila sensed a growl of trouble. Margaret, 66, sat in her spotless den, her laptop open to the HOA's CC&Rs. Lila's menagerie wasn't just cozy, it was lawless. Oak Ridge demanded order: trimmed grass, quiet yards, no pet parades. Margaret hadn't relaxed since number 234's squeaks woke her afternoon nap. She'd led the HOA for 12 years, weathering 2022's lawn sign feud when bold posters sparked petitions. Lila's pets risked worse: noise, mess, sinking appraisals. She emailed the board: emergency meeting Wednesday. Agenda: violation at number 234. Her eyes caught the anonymous note: expose them. Roger's handiwork? She brushed it off, drafting a second fine, $350 if Lila didn't downsize. Roger, 68, sipped iced tea on his porch, scowling at Lila's windows. A retired accountant, he lived for Oak Ridge's calm, uniform shrubs, silent evenings, no furballs. Pepper's barks mocked his peony bed, like Lila's late-night sketching last summer. He'd emailed Margaret 3 times, claiming overcrowding risks, half true. Lila's Nextdoor post, with 16 likes, spiked his blood pressure. Pet reform? He replied, zoo. His HOA allies texted support, cut them. But Roger saw Jamal's like, plus nods from Ms. Ellis at number 236. He clutched his glass, smelling a pet revolt. Jamal, 30, a gym trainer, planted zucchini by his fence, catching Saffron's curious paw at the window. He'd moved to number 235 4 months ago, dodging HOA flags. His yard was pristine. But Lila's pets charmed him. Margaret's emails felt like a leash. Last summer, his small trellis got a warning. When Lila showed him the anonymous note, Jamal grinned. Roger's got that sour squint. He texted Lila, "Keep your crew. I'm bringing seed packets Wednesday." Jamal posted on Nextdoor, "Pets bring heart, not harm." The thread flared, 35 replies, half cheers, half grumbles. By Monday, Oak Ridge's Nextdoor was a pet pile storm. Roger shared a blurry photo of Pepper's paw prints, captioned, "This trashes us." Lila countered with a video, Noodle and Bean cuddling at dusk, captioned, "This loves us." Margaret locked the thread, citing hostility, but not before Jamal's post nabbed 19 likes. Lila kept all 6 pets, doubling down. Neighbors jogged by, some waved, others frowned. At number 237, Ms. Ellis, a quiet baker, watched, her yard plain. Lila nodded, Ellis shrugged but didn't smile. Tuesday's mail brought Lila a second notice, $3.50 fine, noncompliance. Margaret's signature loomed like a cage. Lila tossed it, then found another anonymous note, reduce by Tuesday, or we report. Her stomach knotted. HOA sabotage? She called Jamal, who said, Roger's too obvious. Bet it's someone sly. Lila scoped Roger's porch, one peony bed, no clues. She emailed the board, I'll fight Wednesday. My pets stay. Margaret replied, inspection scheduled. Wednesday morning, Roger nabbed Margaret at the clubhouse. Lila's taunting us, he hissed, showing the cuddle clip. Margaret nodded, but the expose them note bugged her. Roger's rants were loud, had he gone too far? She checked his record, clean, save a 2023 mailbox quibble. Still, she added excessive pets to the agenda. Jamal, meanwhile, snuck a second veggie patch by his zucchini, poking Margaret. Roger spotted it, emailing, now number 235's wild. Margaret sighed, two rebels were a meow. Wednesday afternoon, the pets' noises rang sweeter, Lila had cleaned their spaces overnight. Jamal brought samosas, turning number 234 into a pet party. Ms. Ellis lingered across the street, holding a rolling pin. Lila waved, Ellis mumbled, cute, but crowded, and left. At noon, Lila's phone buzzed, an anonymous text, Wednesday's your stand. We're watching. No sender, just chill. Lila eyed Pepper, her tail wagging. Was this worth a war? The 6 p.m. meeting loomed at the community center, Margaret prepping her gavel like a trap. Lila fed her guinea pigs, hands steady. Jamal planned to crash with seed packets, rallying neighbors. Roger drafted a rant, pets sink our peace. But at his house, a new anonymous note appeared, check number 237's shed. Ellis is not clean. Roger froze, Ms. Ellis, the quiet one? He texted Margaret, who called it nonsense. Lila got her own text, bring proof tonight. You've got spirit. Oak Ridge's summer wasn't warm, it was a pet-packed storm, and someone was stirring the fur. HOA tip, discuss pet counts with neighbors early to avoid fines, open chats can prevent disputes and keep harmony. Comment hook, who's slipping those creepy notes? Guess below and subscribe for more HOA drama. July 24, 2025, Oak Ridge Estates, Ohio. Summer's haze clung to the cul-de-sacs, but number 234 wasn't calm, it was a furry flashpoint. Lila Patel's home thrummed with her 6 pets, cats Machi and Saffron, dog Pepper, and guinea pigs Noodle, Bean, and Sprout, defying the Oak Ridge HOA's $350 fine and Tuesday reduction deadline, now a day past. Margaret Voss, HOA president, braced for Wednesday's meeting, her inbox stuffed with rants about Lila's pet circus. Roger Klein, Margaret's rulebook enforcer, clutched an anonymous note hinting at Ms. Ellis's shed secrets at number 237. Jamal Carter, Lila's ally, planned a seed packet tossing stunt to crash the vote. Last night's texts, Wednesday's your stand, to Lila, check number 237, to Roger, stirred Oak Ridge's heat. As fireflies blinked, the neighborhood wasn't cool, it was yowling into a pet limit war. Lila woke Tuesday, Pepper bounding by the couch, Machi's purrs mixing with the guinea pig's squeaks in the sticky dawn. The anonymous text, Wednesday's your stand. We're watching, felt like a playful wag, but proof of what? She'd spent the week dodging Margaret's fines and Roger's next-door shade, her 6 pets a nod to her Indian-American family's love for vibrant homes. The 6 p.m. meeting was her chance to loosen the HOA's 2-pet rule, not just save her muse. Jamal had texted, seed set to fly. Lila grinned, tossing a toy. But the note, reduce or we report, nod at her. Who was, we? She eyed Roger's peony bed, no clues, just do. Her pets were her fight, and she wasn't caging her heart. Margaret, in the community center, sharpened her gavel, her dress crisp as a fence. Lila's menagerie wasn't just lively, it was mutiny. The agenda screamed verdict, #234 violation, $350 fine, reduced to 2 by Monday. Roger's tip about Ellis's shed irked her, she'd peeked last night, spotting only a locked door. Gossip? Or a growl? Margaret needed control, not mysteries. She'd flagged Jamal's second veggie patch at number 235, another rebel. Her tablet pinged, Roger's email, push the vote. Margaret nodded, ignoring a new anonymous message, check number 234's crate. Her throat caught. A trap? Roger, on his porch, gripped the Ellis note, check number 237's shed, like a leash. He'd lived in Oak Ridge 14 years, surviving 2021's gate color clash. Lila's pets were worse, noisy, messy, a code dodge. Lila's cuddle video, now at 22 likes, crushed Roger's zoo post at 8. Jamal's bring heart jab stung deeper. Roger typed a speech, order or bust. But Ellis's shed loomed, quiet baker, no fines, yet the note felt heavy. He texted Margaret, Ellis's hiding fur. No reply. Roger grabbed his flashlight, set to snoop before the meeting. Jamal, by his fence, tucked seed packets in a bag. Lila's fight was his rhythm, bold, like his gym sets. His second veggie patch hadn't caught a fine, but he'd seen Roger's car creep by. Caught? Didn't care, he'd toss louder. Jamal posted on Nextdoor, pets we've joy, not junk. Number 234 tonight. Likes hit 20, including Ms. Ellis's. Odd, she stayed offline. Jamal texted Lila, got a stunt to shake Margaret. His seeds weren't decor, they were sparks. The community center hummed at 5:55 p.m., 50 neighbors packed in, fans battling the summer heat. Roses drooped outside, mocking the tension. Margaret took the podium, voice sharp, house number 234's pets violate section 8.11, maximum 2 pets per household. Proposed fine, $350, reduce by Monday. Her slide flashed Lila's living room, saffron napping. Whispers split the crowd, half nodded, half smirked. Roger stood, speech raised, this trashes us. Vote yes. A kid in a tank top yelled, they're dope. Laughter frayed Margaret's grip. Lila rose, sweat on her sundress, voice steady. My pets are family, not excess. I'm loving, not harming. Let's vote to ease section 8.11. She waved her phone, petition at 25 signatures from Nextdoor. Gasps rippled, Jamal hooped, tossing a seed packet. Margaret's gavel slammed, order. Roger surged, flushed. Petitions don't break rules. It's a kennel. Lila snapped, name one mess I caused, Roger. The room roared, phones filmed, a kid spilled lemonade. Jamal fueled the chaos, scattering seeds across the floor. Keep it purring, he shouted. Neighbors grabbed them, teens giggling. Margaret's tablet froze, stuck on Noodle's lettuce nibble. A man barked, it's a zoo. Another countered, my yard's dead. Ms. Ellis, by the door, held a rolling pin, silent. Roger charged forward, voice shrill, I got a note about number 237. Ellis, what's in your shed? Eyes locked on her. Ellis stood, mumbling, just, flour. Margaret hissed, off topic, Roger. Lila grabbed the mic, notes? Mine said, report. Who's creeping? She waved the paper. Silence fell, then buzzes. Jamal pointed at Roger, your scrawl, man. Roger choked, no. But I got one about Ellis. He flashed his note, trembling. Margaret's gavel pounded, enough. But chaos flared, seeds rolled, a kid dropped a pen, and someone yelled, "Check the crate." The meeting collapsed, no vote, just mess. Lila left, her pets still romping. Jamal's stunt split Oak Ridge, half texted support, half emailed Margaret. Roger crept to Ellis's shed, flashlight dim. He jimmied the lock, baking trays, no fur. Clean. Or sly. He texted Margaret, Ellis's clear. Lila got home to a new anonymous text, crates loose. Check now. Pepper's crate wobbled, latches scratched, hinges loose. Margaret paused finds Thursday, citing review, but set a Tuesday meeting. At Ellis's, a shadow flickered. Thursday, Lila found a wrench by the crate, not hers, handle nicked. Jamal swore Roger was at Ellis's, not number 234. Ms. Ellis dodged Lila's wave, her shed shut tight. Roger posted on Nextdoor, #234's a farm. A reply from guest, check number 233's trash, chilled him. Number 233 was Margaret's. Tuesday's meeting loomed, and Oak Ridge's summer wasn't soft, it was a pet-packed scream. HOA tip, discuss pet counts with neighbors early to prevent conflicts, open talks can avoid fines and build unity. Comment hook, who's sneaking those notes? Drop your theory below and subscribe for more HOA drama. July 30, 2025, Oak Ridge Estates, Ohio. Summer's heat draped the cul-de-sacs, but number 234 wasn't still, it was a furry stronghold. Lila Patel's home hummed with her 6 pets, cats Machi and Saffron, dog Pepper, and guinea pigs Noodle, Bean, and Sprout, defying the Oak Ridge HOA's $350 fine, Pepper's crate now wobbly from scratched latches. Margaret Voss, HOA president, called a Tuesday meeting after Wednesday's seed packet chaos, her paused finds a shaky truce. Roger Klein fixated on Ms. Ellis's shed at number 237, finding only baking trays. Jamal Carter, Lila's ally, swore Roger didn't tamper with the crate, pointing to a new clue, check number 233's trash, Margaret's house. Anonymous texts, crates loose, to Lila, check number 233, to Roger, kept tension sizzling. As crickets chirped, Oak Ridge's summer wasn't soft, it was a pet-packed scream. Lila woke Monday, Machi purring by the window, but Pepper's crate wobbled, hinges loose like a bad sketch. The anonymous text, crates loose. Check now, proved true, a nicked wrench lay by the latch, not hers, handle scuffed. The Tuesday meeting at 7 p.m. was her final stand, unmask the vandal or lose her furry muse. Jamal's text, Roger's clear, was at Ellis's. Trash clues sharp, lit a spark. Lila hadn't slept since Wednesday's meeting, where her petition hit 25 signatures but no vote. Margaret's pause felt like a dodge, Roger's Ellis rant, a distraction. She crept to number 233's curb, Margaret's bins out early. A peek inside, a rusty crowbar, #234, scrawled in blue. Same scrawl as her notes. Margaret's sabotage? Margaret, in her den, rewrote the agenda, #234 violation, final vote. Wednesday's fiasco, Jamal's seeds, Roger's outburst, rattled her 12-year reign. She'd paused the fine to regroup, but Lila's petition grew, 33 signatures by noon. Roger's shed tip flopped, Margaret had checked Ellis's lock, nothing but flour. The #233 trash, Nextdoor post, from guest, burned like a claw. Who saw her bins? She checked her cam, grainy, a shadow moved Monday dawn. Lila? Jamal? Margaret tossed a draft note, her report number 234 vent, never sent. Or was it? Roger, on his porch, ditched the Ellis note, check number 237's shed, after finding no fur. Lila's pets were the real crime, yapping past his peony bed. Lila's video, now at 28 likes, buried Roger's farm post at 10. Jamal's "We've Joy" jab hit harder. Roger posted on Nextdoor, #234's a mess. But guest s #233 trash reply chilled him. He'd seen Lila near Margaret's curb Monday. Guilty? Roger's speech was set, "Clean homes save us." At number 237, Ellis locked her gate, dodging Roger's stare. He smelled Margaret's meddling. Jamal, by his fence, hid more seed packets, skating past Margaret's radar. Pepper's wobbly crate wasn't Roger, he'd tailed him to Ellis's, saw zip. The trash clue shone bright. Jamal's Wednesday stunt split Oakridge, half texted cheers, half ratted to Margaret. His second veggie patch got a warning Monday, remove by July 31st. Screw it, he'd toss Boulder. Jamal texted Lila, found a crowbar cap in number 233's bin. Margaret's brand. A stretch, but fuel for tonight. He grabbed his phone, set to film the clash. Tuesday's community center buzzed, 55 neighbors crammed under humming fans. Hydrangeas framed windows, mocking the heat. Margaret gripped her gavel, voice taut, house number 234's pets violate section 8.11, maximum 2 pets. Vote, enforce $350 fine, reduce by Friday. Her slide flashed Lila's crate, sprout nibbling. Roger stood, speech raised, "This trashes us. Vote yes." Boos mixed with claps. Lila rose, sweat on her sundress, voice firm, "My pets are heart, not excess. Let's vote to fix section 8.11. She waved her phone, petition at 33 signatures. Murmurs swelled, Jamal tossed a seed packet. Margaret's gavel slammed, order. Roger surged, flushed. Lila's stirring trouble. She snooped number 233's trash. Lila held the rusty crowbar. "This says, #234. Margaret's Inc." The crowd roared, chairs creaked, a kid spilled iced tea. Jamal filmed, shouting, "Cap in number 233's bin." Margaret paled. Lies, she snapped, but her tablet showed a deleted email, "Pet plan, number 234. Sent to Ellis?" Ellis stood, voice soft, "I saw Margaret at number 234 Monday. Found this." She held a screwdriver, Margaret's, from her shed. Gasps hit like a bark. Ellis had checked number 233's bins, caught Margaret toss the crowbar. She'd stayed quiet, fearing fines. Lila pressed, "You shook my crate to win." Margaret broke, "I wanted order. Your zoo split us." Roger yelled, "You sabotaged her." Jamal's video caught Margaret's flinch. A teen tossed a seed, clipping Roger. Margaret's gavel splintered, wood flew. Vote lost, neighbors spilled out, Pepper's barks echoing across the street. Wednesday, Margaret resigned, her email citing exhaustion. Ellis confessed to watching number 233, dodging a fine. Lila kept her 6 pets, crate fixed, per a new vote easing section 8.11. Jamal's veggie patch stayed, no penalty. Roger pruned his peony bed, off Nextdoor. Lila got one last text, "Furry win. We're square." "No number, Ellis." "Jamal?" She smiled. Her pets romped, neighbors snapping pics. Jamal's clip hit 850 views by dusk. But at number 233, Margaret's bins held one more note, sealed, "Falls next." HOA tip, engage neighbors early on pet counts to avoid conflicts, collaboration trumps fines for community unity. Comment hook, who's behind that final note? Drop your guess below and subscribe for more HOA drama.